Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we back at it with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. The channel where we are taking your requests, nothing but your requests. So keep those requests coming, man. Let's see some random oddball type builds, man. I want to switch it up a little bit for next week, man. So definitely let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments section, man. But for today's video, we have a request from one person in specific on YouTube. Arnold Gabe U wants to see the new Dodge Demon build. Now, I was reluctant to do this build because, as a lot of you guys may know, we already did a Dodge Demon build on the channel. The only thing about that build was I did that one when the car was not officially released. So what I did in that build was all speculation, all rumor, all what I thought was gonna come out for the Dodge Demon. So I think what we can do in this build is a legit Dodge Demon build. 808 horsepower on this bad boy, 6.2 liter V8, absolute monster, man. So we're gonna do our best to replicate that. Now, as you guys can see, we started out in the manufacturer green. That'll probably change a little later on in the build, but for now, I kind of like the little lime green on there, man. Now, right off of the bat, we need to check out some conversion options. Now, I do think we are going to stick with the 6.2 liter Hellcat motor that is in here. I believe this thing's rated at, what, 700 horsepower? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a lot, man. So we're not going to have to worry about an engine swap. Now, in the last video, the last Demon build that I did, we're going to rename that one Concept, and this will be the new Demon build, because in that one, I was under the impression that the Demon was going to come out all-wheel drive. That is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to skip that portion of the conversion swaps and jump into this wide-body kit. Now, obviously, the Demon is definitely wide-body, man. One of the very coolest things, one of the cooler things, I guess would be a better way to put it. One of the cooler things about this car, man, from factory comes wide-bodied. Absolutely dope, man. We're going to go ahead and throw that nice little duckbill spoiler on there, even though I don't think the Demon one probably isn't quite as aggressive as this. So you know what? For the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and leave the stock one on here. Now, as far as the tires go, we're going to need all the grip that we can get. So we're going to go ahead and throw a race tire compound on here. Now, I was compelled to throw the Horizon tire compound on here with the nice tire letters on here. But we're going to keep it authentic because I know in the last build I got a lot of crap because it was like almost a week or two after I released the video, the official specs came out as to what the Demon was actually going to do and perform like, and, well, I was a little bit off the mark. Let's just say that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be the first to admit it. When I'm wrong, I was wrong. It's not an all-wheel drive, not 1,000 horsepower. But I'm just going to skim through a couple of wheel options here, let you guys know when I find something that I like. Now, there is a lot of different options in the, to select from in the wheels by wheel selection area here, man. I'm getting all tongue twisted today. I don't know what it is. But I think the Fisk Profile 5 is probably going to be our best bet. Now, obviously, looking at them, they're chrome. Don't really look the part. But I think once we paint these black, they're probably going to be almost perfect here. Upgrading the clutch, even though, I don't know, man. Do the Demons come in manuals? It would be stupid for them not to produce these cars in a manual transmission. But also, I mean, not a lot of people will be able to handle that much horsepower. And I don't know, only 3,000 of these cars are going to be built. So I don't know if you're going to have the option to buy the transmission that you want. Or it's just like, hey, man, we're only making 3,000 of these things. You get what you get, right? I'm not sure. We're going to have to see. I know pre-orders for these cars have already started. I know a guy, not personally, but through my group of friends who's actually already put in a pre-order for one of these bad boys, man. So I'm going to see if I can get some footage of that on my main channel. I don't know, man. It's absolutely nuts, to be honest. So we are looking to replicate the 808 horsepower that this car puts out. So in order to do that, we need 633 kilowatts of power. So we're sitting at about 623 kilowatts, which is not too bad. I think our goal should be pretty well achievable right there, 633. Some supercharge upgrades, intercooler upgrades. What else did we do? Intake and exhaust. So really, pretty much all you're going to need to do to a stock Hellcat in order to achieve Demon numbers is some supercharger upgrade, maybe some intake and exhaust, and you're in the game, man. So a little bit different from our last build where we were trying to reach that 1,000 horsepower, which obviously the Demon is not putting out. 808 horsepower, still pretty respectable though. So now that we got our upgrades out of the way, we are going to have to do a little bit of tuning here. Now the gearing looks pretty good. An 8-speed transmission. Wow, that's pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. Now one of the few things that I did want to do is lift this thing up. Now you guys are probably going to laugh at me for this one because I almost always lower every single one of my cars. But in its stock form, man, the Demon is not really that low to the ground. Now, obviously, these things are very big cars. Pretty long, I want to say. So they need quite a bit of ground clearance, which, I mean, Dodge has definitely thought of. So we're just going to dial in the suspension here, and jump into the paint car section of the game here. Now, I'm going to just search for a Demon paint job, see if anybody's replicated the paint scheme with the Demon logo on the side. Now, from the pictures that I've seen online, the paint scheme that I'm looking for is just red with the black wheels. No black hood, though. I believe the hood is paint matched. Is it paint matched? A lot of these guys have black hoods. Let me just look on the internet here. Yeah, like a lot of the pictures that I'm seeing online do not have the black hood, which is kind of unusual that I'm seeing that. I think we're just going to do our own thing on this one, man. We're going to jump into the paint car section. Now, right off the bat, I think we can just stick with this nice manufacturer red. That is the color of the Demon. I don't know if that's the only color that it comes in, but I'm looking at, like, I just Googled Challenger Demon, and they're all red, man. So we're gonna stick with the red paint on this one. Black out the wheels, obviously. The tint we're gonna leave it tintless, man, because I want this to kind of replicate a pretty well stock Demon. So that way, if you guys want to do this one at home, you know, it's pretty much what you're gonna get from factory should you order a Demon. So now that we got all of that out of the way, I think we are ready to hit the road. Now, before we do that, let's just do a little 360. Take a look at what our Dodge Demon looks like, man. Sounds absolutely beastie. Now, the one thing that I am noticing with the Demons is that they do have a big, giant hood scoop right in the middle of the hood, where this one right here kind of has the 3 going across, but that's okay because from the side profile, I think we've almost nailed it with those wheels. Now we're just going to do a little hot lap in here, make sure this thing will drift and handle the way that we want it to. Wow, man, this thing really does sound demonic. What an appropriate name. I thought Hellcat was really out there when it first came out, but then you're just, you know what? Let's just do it. Demon, man. Now, what car company is going to come out with a car? Let's say, you know, we had Ford with the Terminator, and I don't know, I guess Raptor was kind of a out there name, but like Demon, man, that is pretty much as bad as it gets, and I'm surprised that a car company didn't claim that name much sooner than Dodge did, man. It's like, I don't know, maybe the world wasn't ready for a car that was named after the devil, but they are now, man, and we here, we in it. So right off of the bat, 6th gear, or 6th gear, I should say. I was going to say 6 gears, but no, we have 8 gears, so we're just cruising here at 6th. Very big range of gearing, as you can see here. Now, we're actually looking at a Tiptronic transmission right now, so chances are that's the only transmission that is available in this car. Now, I'm sure if a manual transmission was available for this car, that Forza probably would have made this car manual instead of Tiptronic, but That's just speculation. I actually, you know what? This isn't a demon though. The thing about this is an actual Hellcat, and I'm almost like 99% sure that Hellcats come in manual. So that's kind of weird, man. I don't know. Maybe this car pack, like this specific car, was put in the game before the Hellcat was out. I'm not sure, man. But you guys let me know down in the comment section. I'm almost 90% sure that a Hellcat comes with a manual transmission. So what I did there was just upgraded our brakes a little bit because we were definitely lacking in the braking power. Now, little drift zone here, as you can see. For such a heavy car, very easy to whip out, get that back end out. Oh! Almost didn't save that one there, man. I thought we were going all the way around. So let's test our braking now. Still pretty, takes quite a while, man. But you know what? This is a heavy car, so it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, this thing, absolute monster. Gonna be a beast in the streets, no lie. Not sure what these things are going for though. I think maybe 80 grand. I know the Hellcats are about 60. So I mean, if you got the cash and you want just an out of the box, absolute monster, this thing will dominate on the street, dominate on the track. And I mean, 808 horsepower is not the end of the line, man, with a little bit of mods. I know Dodges are very difficult to tune. They lock their computers down pretty heavily. Like, bud, don't worry about me. Just driving, doing a video here. Holy cow, eh? Where was I? Dodges, yeah, definitely lock down their computers. They don't want you toying around with them. I mean, I don't know why more manufacturers don't do that, because like, if you're a car manufacturer and somebody comes in there with their brand new, Dodge Demon and puts a tune on it to extract another 100 horsepower out of the supercharger and completely blows up the car, that's gonna cause a problem for business, man. So I can understand why they did that, but nonetheless, out of the box, still an absolute monster. And with some upgrades, man, I mean, tune aside, some upgrades, free-flowing exhaust intake, you're easily looking at another 50 horsepower on top of that, man. So I think we have accomplished the actual Dodge Demon build in this video, man. So this one's a little bit different from the last one, so I think what I'll do is probably rename that video Concept Build, and this will be the legit build, man. So as always, if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you're not subscribed yet, definitely do so. And that's about it, man. So as always, I'm your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Don't die. Oh shit, where you going, bro? Don't be creeping on my friend. Don't be creeping on my friend. You and your homie. Oh, nut shot. Nut shot. Oh, buddy. Let's go. And your boy, man. Get him out of here. Oh, you fucking. Oh, my God.